No, this isn't fair. I don't like this. I hope that wasn't a red light for me. What is happening? Oh.
I was just thinking my phone's gonna start ringing. Hi guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Aman and today is Erin's driving lesson and today is the challenge day. So I've preset the sat-nav and I want you to follow the sat-nav. I'm not saying anything throughout that. You go the wrong way, you go the wrong way. And then I'm gonna get you to follow the sat-nav again. So there'll be two parts to this sat-nav instruction. Okay? How are you feeling before we get started?
I've never followed a sat-nav before.
Oh, my bad. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Forgot about that bit. Okay, so for those of you that are new to watching the channel, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and we're just going to get started, but it's a bit messy with how everyone's just all over the place at the minute.
Is it this that you would use in your test?
Yeah, it's the exact same sat-nav.
Not Google Maps?
No. Yeah? Alright, you ready? Hey guys, I hope you enjoy watching these videos. Now today's video is more of a mock test style drive. Now Erin's going to be driving independently without any guidance from me whatsoever and simply following the sat-nav. If we end up going the wrong way, that is completely okay. At this stage, I'm expecting her to make mistakes, and that's okay because she's got plenty of time to make these mistakes and then learn from these mistakes going forward. So don't be too harsh on yourself if you make mistakes in your lessons. I was just thinking my phone's gonna start ringing. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm in the right lane, alright? No, this isn't fair. I don't like this. It's gonna be a slip road. Everyone else is going faster.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit A437 towards Rising.
That is literally gibberish.
So we're on a national road, which is a dual carriageway, so the speed is 70 miles per hour, and Erin is making progress trying to get up to that speed. Now, due to the traffic in front of us, we couldn't get up to that speed, so Erin decides to move into the middle lane. Now, at this point, the sat-nav is saying to take the exit.
Take the exit A437 towards Rising. Take the exit.
Once on the exit on the slip road, Erin goes into the overtaking lane. Now at this point she can see from the sat-nav that she's going to make a right turn. But if you know your turn's not for some distance, you should stay on the left and then move back into the right in good time. She also keeps her left indicator running throughout this, so this does get marked down as a fault.
After 400 yards, turn right, A437, towards Ruislip, then keep left.
At this point, Erin gets a serious fault with use of speed as she's still over the speed limit. Now approaching this traffic light, the sat-nav is saying we need to make a right turn and then keep left. It would be better to start in the left lane that's turning right, because then that will put you in the left-hand lane in the new road. Now Erin gets a serious fault at this point as she did not check her mirrors towards the left when making this lane change. It would have been better to stay on the right in the new road and then switch lanes later. Had she checked her mirrors, this would not have been a serious fault.
Take the second left. Keep left, then take the second left. After 200 yards, turn left.
Is it that one?
The second one.
That's the first one.
Turn left. After 200 yards, you have reached your destination.
If you could pull it and park up on the left anyway, Steve.
You have reached your destination.
Is this somewhere safe?
Yeah, secure the car. Okay, I'm just going to reset the sat-nav again. Okay, so when you're ready, let's continue following the sat-nav. To move off from this park position, Erin put on a right indicator as there were a few vehicles around us. As we moved off fairly straight, the indicator does not click off. Now the indicator stayed on for a good 40 seconds before Erin had realised that it was still running. We did pass a road on the right hand side, but as there was nobody around, it's not a serious fault, but it is a very misleading signal, so always remember to listen to your car and turn off indicators in good time.
Turn left.
Oh, these cars are going fast. They're all going too fast. What is happening? Oh.
Although Erin did stall twice on the same junction, nobody was to the right or behind us and she reacted really quickly to restarting the engine. so it did not go down as a serious fault.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, B467. Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
Oh, that is the right way.
The gap to enter on this mini roundabout was slightly cheeky, but we did have enough time to safely enter. The vehicle on the right was completely stationary and we were already approaching about 15 miles per hour, so it was safe.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit, B467. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B467, towards Axbridge.
Just to give you a heads up, on the roundabout we're going straight and then immediately turning right. So straight and then right.
Oh my god. The stupid roundabout.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Take the exit, B467, then keep right.
So we're turning right, yeah?
Keep right, then turn right. Turn right.
That was the most stressful thing I've ever done in my entire life. I'm really not enjoying it.
Erin actually did the roundabout really well. She slowed down on approach, had a good look as it was open, entered the roundabout, great lane discipline to enter the roundabout, and even checking mirrors and signalling left to exit. On the exit, however, she did not check her mirrors towards the right to switch lanes or use a right signal. When you know there are two junctions really close together, you want to start thinking about how you want to position for the second junction. So in this case, it would have been ideal to start in the right-hand lane at the roundabout, come off the roundabout from the right and then position for the right turn straight away. Erin demonstrates really good awareness and planning at this point. Although we do have priority, as the oncoming traffic was already committed, she needed to hold back, and she holds back at a good distance. Erin does check her mirrors to move off from this position, but as we're now going in and around parked vehicles, Erin should be checking her mirrors more regularly, especially the side mirrors, as motorbikes can easily catch up and they don't need a lot of space to filter through.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A4020. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A4020. bear right, then bear left.
What? I'm so confused.
Bear right, then bear left.
What does bear mean?
Keep.
Oh. I don't know where to go. Oh, oops.
Bear left, A408. Turn left.
The speed on this road is currently 30 miles per hour, but as we go ahead, we're entering a 20 miles per hour zone as there is a school on the right hand side. Erin completely misses all the speed limit signs and is exceeding the speed limit. I did have to remind her that she's over the speed limit, and that gives her another serious fault with use of speed.
A4020. Turn right.
How do I turn right here? Oh my god. Oh my god.
As we turned into this new road, the pedestrian was already crossing. Erin simply just needed to brake a little bit and then continue turning into the left-hand lane. She did check her mirrors towards the right before moving over, but then she continues driving in this lane for quite some distance. There were a few points where she was checking her mirrors towards the left to move back into the normal driving lane, but she does not move back, so this gives her a serious fault for position normal driving. You don't want to be driving in this lane unless you're overtaking a slow moving vehicle or turning right. If the left-hand lane had slow-moving traffic and we were in this lane, that would not be a fault, but as this van has now passed on the left-hand side and the left lane is completely clear and we're still in this lane, this is definitely a serious fault at this point.
I hope that wasn't a red light for me.
After 600 yards, turn left. 300 yards, turn left, then take the second left. Turn left, then take the second left.
At this point, Erin did miss a left turn, but that's not a fault. Simply stay calm and keep driving ahead, and the sat-nav will redirect you. If not, then the examiner definitely will.
After 300 yards, turn left. To 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
There you go. All right, how was your drive?
Terrible.
Why?
Everything was just terrible.
How was it kind of having no instructions?
I did not like it.
I could tell. Okay, there's a few hairy moments. I don't see, because like I'm not giving you instructions, I don't see you checking mirrors as often. If you had to switch over lanes and stuff, you're checking. But if you're having to make turns from like 30 onto a side road, you kind of just focus on the turn, and then before the turn you kind of look in the side sometimes, but not all the time. You need to be sticking to your mirror signal routine a lot more. Okay.
Yeah.
I know sat-nav was kind of the first lesson for you, so that's not an issue in terms of following instructions on there. That was fine. There's a few bits that I want to address. So you know when we were driving on the A40 earlier,
Yeah.
the sat-nav was kind of telling you to take the exit in like 700 yards, but you moved into the middle lane.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Because I thought that there was an accident. I thought there were loads of parked cars, and then I got closer and I was like, oh, there's no accident. My mind was
I thought you were just trying to overtake the van, and I thought, okay, if you're going to overtake him, well, you know, it's a bit of a small window. And then your indicator stayed on for a very long time, and that happened a few times. So you need to listen to the car a bit more.
Yeah.
Then there was a right turn, you know, by Hillingdon Station. So there were two lanes turning right. You were in the right of the two. And then as you turned into the new road, you were now on the left.
Oh, yeah.
So mid-turn,
Yeah.
you didn't check your mirrors that time. I saw you did not check. But you switched lanes mid-turn.
Yeah.
You can do that provided you check and you know it's clear. It was clear, but you didn't check, so don't do that.
Okay.
Then there was another one, you know, when we were by the fish and chip shop where the lady started crossing the road and you said, where am I turning right from?
Yeah.
You turned correctly, but then in the new road, you kind of went for the left lane and then you thought, no, let me go back to the right one. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I
And then
just
you
don't
just-
know what I'm doing.
Well, how many lanes were there?
2.
Okay, what lane should we drive in?
The left.
Yeah. If the left is clear, drive there. If it's a slow moving vehicle, overtake them and then move back. Yeah?
Yeah.
You did look in the mirrors a few times to move back, but then you just didn't signal, you didn't move back. You remember on that road, like 3 or 4 times I saw you checking. Okay? Trying to think. Oh, and the gear bit.
Oh, and I stalled like 82 times. Yeah.
Oh, you stalled twice. Thankfully, nobody was on the main road at the time.
Yeah. Oh god, that would have been a disaster.
The fact that you stalled, you should think, wait, why did it stall? It was quite a heavy stall.
Yeah.
So that should tell you straight away that that's something to do with the gearbox.
Yeah.
Okay? But then you realise, and it was a lot quicker to move off there after that. You know you were afraid about the roundabouts. You actually did all the roundabouts really nicely.
Did I?
Yeah. Do you think you made a mistake on them?
Probably.
No, you actually did all the roundabouts really nicely in terms of entering, keeping your position. Even the one where you were like, wait, what is this saying? Where it kept saying bear right, then bear left.
Yeah,
You
I
knew
was
you
like,
were in
what is that?
the wrong lane and you switched over nicely. So that roundabout there, I know you've never been there, but you did that really nice. No concerns. Yeah?
Yeah.
But I need you to have some more faith in yourself, be more aware of your mirrors, signal routine, speed limit.
Yeah.
Two
That's
separate
so bad because I
occasions.
don't even realise.
Because at first it was like, there's a few bumps here, but it's a 30 because there were no signs. Then as we went forward, very clear 20. And on the floor.
I don't even notice. Like, I literally don't notice.
Okay, so as we're driving from here on, I want you to make sure every time you see a 20 sign, you're going to say, oh, 20, 20, so that I know you've seen it.
Okay.
That way you can't miss them. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys, that is the end of today's driving lesson. Hopefully you can, it's kind of like a mock test, really. Hopefully I'll put up a marking sheet as we went along. I think this will be a nice little wake-up call for you to realise that, this is what I was doing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you find that useful. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye for now.